Listen up. I won't sugarcoat it. This is the longest cold, flu, and allergy season we've ever seen, but we're not alone. We've got Instacart. Sure, you may be a coughing snot faucet who just wants mommy, but you're not giving up. Not when cold medicine, fragrant herbal teas, and honey shaped like bears can be delivered through Instacart in as fast as 30 minutes. Now let's go win the sick playoffs.
Daddy, I just want my soup.
Oh, sorry, Sport. App says it'll be here in a few minutes. Instacart for the win.
A Super Bowl secret. I'm Jason Horton.
I'm Rebecca Lieb.
And this is Ghost Town.
On Sunday, February 11th, the 49ers and the Chiefs face off in Super Bowl LVIII, which is something you probably had some awareness of, as does most of the country. But something you might not know the full extent of is the vast and dynamic conspiracy theories around it. So today, just in time for the Super Bowl, the football, the snacks, the commercials, and of course the halftime show, we're talking through the conspiracies that have, and still are, surrounding this hallowed event. Since the 1800s, college football has cornered the market on, quote, bowl games, the original one being the Rose Bowl in 1902, right here in our adjacent neighborhood of Pasadena, California. At the first Rose Bowl, Michigan and Stanford faced off, Michigan crushing the California University 49-0, and every New Year's Day since, it's been happening in conjunction with the traditional Rose Bowl parade. Not the crushing, but the game. Exploiting the Rose Bowl game's popularity, postseason college football contests were created for Miami, the Orange Bowl, New Orleans, the Sugar Bowl, and El Paso, the Sun Bowl. By the time the first Super Bowl was played in 1961, the term bowl was ubiquitous for a big football event. The Packers, Wisconsin, defeated the Kansas City Chiefs in the first ever very Midwestern Super Bowl, Super Bowl I. But let's get back to the conspiracies, of course. Because the Super Bowl is one of the biggest events in sports, for years people have wondered or felt sure that the game was rigged. TikTok, of course, feels vehemently about this fact, that there's a cartel in Las Vegas who decides which team wins every year. Or maybe it's the NFL. One TikTok video claims that, quote, these games are purely entertainment and the NFL gets every matchup they want. Players don't have a choice. They're athletic actors making millions keeping secrets. Another video claims, quote, Vegas sends the script and the players read and rehearse it all week. Again, actors and the Super Bowl, the football players on the stage, all for the benefit of the owners and that Vegas secret ring, who may or may not make the Super Bowl go however they want it to go. But don't fear, this Vegas cartel likes to leave us with a little Easter egg so we have a fighting chance of predicting their whims. They do this in the form of the color scheme of the Super Bowl promo logo, and many TikTok accounts suggest the colors of that year's Super Bowl logo indicate who will be playing in the big game. The last two Super Bowl logos of 2021 and 2022 have been two teams that did compete in the Super Bowl. In 2021, the reddish-orange of the Bengals and the yellow hue from the Rams was in the logo, and they were the two teams that did play in the Super Bowl. In 2022, it was the Eagles and the Chiefs, whose colors were also, conveniently, the Super Bowl 57 logo colors. But this year is a stretch. The logo features purple and a shade of red. Now, there's a lot of red in the colors of the 49ers and the Chiefs, but not a hint of purple in sight. Maybe we'll call this conspiracy half right this year? And we can't talk Kansas City Chiefs without talking about a very fun Taylor Swift conspiracy that's happening right now on the eve of Super Bowl weekend. More after the break.
Angie is your home for everything home, and they've made it easier than ever to connect with skilled professionals to get all your home projects done well. If you own a home, you know how much work it can take, whether it's everyday maintenance and repairs or making dream projects a reality. It can be hard just to know where to start. But now, all you need to do is Angie that and find a skilled local pro who will deliver the quality and expertise that you need. Angie has over 20 years of home service experience, and they've combined it with new tools to simplify the whole process. Bring them your project online or with the Angie app, answer a few questions, and Angie can handle the rest from start to finish. Or help you compare quotes from multiple pros and connect instantly. Which means you can take care of just about any home project in just a few steps. Because when it comes to getting the most out of your own home, you can do this when you Angie that. Download the free Angie mobile app today or visit Angie.com. That's ANGI.com.
I get the theories that the Super Bowl is rigged, but I also like exploring by whom. We've got Vegas cartels, we've got the NFL, but now let's throw in the Democratic Party. Right-wing media hated to see Taylor Swift in the stands this season, cheering on her boyfriend, former reality star Travis Kelce. Seriously, check out his dating show. It is truly not to be missed. But with the Kansas City Chiefs headed to Super Bowl LVIII, Trump supporters have started circulating conspiracy theories that Swift is a psyop, part of a giant plot staged by the NFL and Democratic Party to deliver the 2024 presidential election to President Biden. Quote, "The NFL is totally rigged for the Kansas City Chiefs. Taylor Swift, Mr. Pfizer," also known as Travis Kelce, agreed Mike Crispy, a Salem media host, all to spread Democratic propaganda. Calling it now. Casey wins, goes to the Super Bowl, Swift comes out at the halftime show and endorses Joe Biden with Kelce at midfield. It's all been an op since day one, Crispy concluded. The attack on Swift has been prevalent and pretty insane, but I suppose understood, as Swift did endorse Biden in the last election. And, not to put it all on Swift, but Travis Kelce, the Chiefs' famous tight end, was in an ad for, drumroll, the pharmaceutical giant Pfizer. It's an alt-right match made in hell, and I love it. Quote, "I wonder who's going to win the Super Bowl next month. Vivek Ramaswamy, a former 2024 presidential candidate who loves spreading conspiracy theories about right-wing talking points like the insurrection, election fraud, and such, posted on Monday on X. Quote, "And I wonder if there's a major presidential endorsement coming from an artificially, culturally propped-up couple this fall. Just some wild speculation over here. Let's see how it ages over the next 8 months." According to PBS last week, a Pentagon spokesperson, when asked, denied that Taylor Swift was part of a Department of Defense psychological operation to get President Biden reelected. I'm trying not to laugh. One senior administration official telling Politico, quote, "The absurdity of it all boggles the mind." Yes, it does. But also, I can't help but wonder, does Usher, the Super Bowl halftime show, have a little bit of FOMO? Or is he just happy he's not a psyop or a pawn, a cog in the NFL conspiracy wheel? Or is he?
Grand Canyon University makes earning your degree possible with over 130 academic programs for traditional campus students with more than 80 bachelor's programs offered online. GCU provides you with the personal support you need, from complimentary unofficial transcript evaluations within 24 business hours to scholarships, academic support, and your GCU graduation team, led by your own university counselor. Find your purpose at GCU. Private, Christian, affordable. Visit gcu.edu.